now with Secretary Davis of the Florida Lottery. Now, Secretary Davis, most Floridians are probably familiar with lottery games, but not everyone may be as familiar with how each lottery ticket purchase benefits students and schools across the state. Can you share more about that?
The Bright Future Scholarship Program is primarily funded by the Florida Lottery, and the contributions that we make every single month, we're making transfers to what we call the Educational Enhancement Trust Fund to be able to make sure that students who qualify are funded with the Bright Future Scholarship. And since the program began in 1997, nearly 1 million students have been able to achieve their dream of a higher education or a certification, which equates to more than $8 billion in funding for those Bright Future Scholarship recipients.
Now, is the lottery doing anything to generate more awareness for the Bright Future Scholarship Program?
Absolutely. Most recently, the lottery has led an initiative called Keeping Florida's Future Bright Initiative, which really focuses on expanding awareness around the Bright Future Scholarship. And we've partnered with the Florida Department of Education, and myself and Commissioner Manny Diaz and our teams were traveling this state to do everything possible and making sure that every student knows that there's an opportunity and understands, as well as the parents and school officials, understands the requirements around being able to become a Bright Future Scholarship recipient.
Well, that's great to hear. Could you share a little bit more about this new Bright Futures initiative?
We want to make sure that these students, as well as the officials, are not waiting until these students are juniors and seniors, that we're looking to begin talking about this program and its requirements early on. And we're talking about middle school and how important it is to be able to take advantage of these opportunities that exist. And you begin to think about every time a lottery ticket is purchased, a percentage of that ticket that's purchased, it goes into this trust fund. And we have the resources, and it's important to make sure that these students and families understand it's their duty almost to take advantage of what the state has to offer.
Outside of the contributions generated from ticket sales, is the lottery doing anything else to support students and communities across this state?
There are 4 components to the Bright Future Scholarship, and oftentimes when we talk about the Bright Future Scholarship, most individuals just think about the colleges and the universities. Governor DeSantis has continued to champion vocational and technical schools as well, and that is also a part of the opportunity that exists. And we want to make sure that for those students who may not be able to attend a college or a university, to know that it's not the end of the game, that there is still opportunity for those who may want to become electricians or plumbers. And we're going to work with those colleges as well as universities and other technical and vocational schools to help these students. So we're going to do our part, and it's a holistic approach to the work that we're doing and the partners that we have across the state.
All right, Secretary Davis, so what is planned for the future of the lottery?
We began to think about the work that we do at the lottery. Our function, our primary purpose and mission is to provide additional funding for education here in the state. And for 3 years in a row, we have been the #1 revenue generating lottery in the country. And it's something that we're extremely excited about. We began to think about the work that we do. Oftentimes we all recognize what we do, and that's sell tickets and pay prizes. How we do it through our gaming system. But the why is most important, and that is focusing on the beneficiary, which is education.
Before we wrap up, anything else you would like to say to our viewers?
For our viewers out there, I'd just like to ask if you have the opportunity, or at least find the opportunity, to visit our new portal, which gives you detailed information around the Bright Future Scholarship Program. And you can visit www.floridabrightfutures.gov. Again, that's www.floridabrightfutures.gov. Thank you.
You heard the man. Make sure to visit the site. Secretary Davis of the Florida Lottery, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
And John Davis, also a FSU teammate of ours.